Hi, this is April Bauer, and I thought today I'd share a little unboxing with you on a couple of pairs of bending pliers from EuroTool. Now, this is one of them. This is the blue aluminum one. Causes reproductive harm. Oh no, I better worry about that. We don't know what California has to say. It looks like this. The other one is this one, and it retails for $50, and that's the number, and it's black. So I'm doing this because people seem to have a lot of trouble bending rings. I don't seem to have any trouble with it. You can use a ring mandrel and a swage block like this. I just happen to do it with a hammer and a ring mandrel and whack it hard. But we're going to try this so that people maybe don't have to spend such a lot of money for a big ring bender by Pepe or whoever else makes them. This little guy is $47 retail, and this one is $50. We will see what we think of them. Okay, it took me a little while to wrestle these guys out of the package, and this is what they look like. And already that thing falls off every time you turn it over, so there's something to be said about that. This is a thing that you can screw in so that when you squeeze here, you can't squeeze real tight and pinch. It's a stop in there. So we're going to back that out. And this is a sleeve. It comes with these other ones. I had to go to the website to see if there were any kind of instructions, and there weren't. But it did say that it came in with these sleeves. And because they're different thicknesses, and these are metal, and these are nylon, so I'm assuming that for a bigger ring or a bigger circle, medium, and this would be the smallest since that's the thinnest. The one thing I did like about this is it did make a tighter circle here, because some of the bending pliers only make like a size 9 ring or something, and I would like to be able to adjust the size just on how I squeeze it. So I'm not sure what I think about this yet. We'll have to try to use it. Let's use it with the one it came with. I might have to tape that on there. And I got about a 12 millimeter piece of 18 gauge copper. This ought to be a piece of cake to bend. But you see I'm just squeezing, and these guys kind of, do they move? I guess not, but we could just sort of move this along. Maybe go back and bend this end in a little bit tighter to start with. And I just did a brush finish on this copper to see how much chinging up this does. And so far, it doesn't seem to be marring the metal too much. Now, you shouldn't have any trouble bending a piece of copper like this anyway. You could probably bend it with your fingers, but if you were doing a thicker metal, and I did this, hammered it hard and didn't anneal it, or some of this thicker double layered metal, we're gonna try bending some of this and later and see what we think. Okay, that's this one. Let's give it a go with the brass. Same kind of thing. I'm finding that it's a little bit uncomfortable down here. Got to kind of, this is maxing out my hands to get it open so that I can do it. I mean, really, I could just bend this with my hands. So maybe this isn't the perfect test because this isn't heavy enough material. I generally don't work with 16 gauge and up, but that seems to work. Okay, let's go to the black version and see what we think about those. They're a little more comfortable in my hand. Again, they have this same sort of stop thing here. I'm going to back that all out. I probably would just take that out and lose it. It comes with this Allen wrench, and I'm not sure what for. Maybe, maybe for these guys. Why? I'm not sure. Doesn't say. These are steel, so they, in theory, should be a lot stronger than these aluminum ones. And these are a little less expensive, but only by a couple dollars, so that shouldn't enter into anything. Let's give this one a try with the thin copper. We will get it started here. This does not come with different inserts. This seems to be kind of non-mar in there. I mean, it's steel, it's smooth, it's not real polished. Now, this is worrisome. I wonder if you have to go this way to compensate. There should be no twist in this. And I do seem to have a little bit of a twist. You know what I mean on that twist? Okay, well, let's just move along and see what we think. Now, what if we didn't want it this tight? Like on this end, what if we wanted a more gentle bend? We would just not squeeze it so hard. Again, I'm finding it's a little bit uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to do this all day long because this is not real comfortable. But if you're going to do it all day long, you'd probably buy yourself a nice high-dollar peppy ring bender. Now see, I'm trying to get a more open bend. That seems to work. So this one, I don't know. Let's try bending this thicker piece of reticulated silver and see if it mars it. That was my question, whether it would mar the surface. Or put dents in it. I don't see any. Of course, it's kind of hard to see Mars on the reticulation. But I think I'd see some shiny spots. So that worked okay. I can't say I'm real impressed, but there we go. Let's try it with the nylon one that's the thickest and see what we think about bending this silver, because this reticulated silver does get a little thick and it's not even, so there's thick spots and thin spots, which does make it harder to bend. So I'm squeezing this pretty hard, and again, I have pretty big hands and strong hands, and I'm having to really reach across this to do it. I think we might be marring the outside on these guys. We could put a little tape or something in there. This being a bypass ring, working fairly well, and really no twist that I see. So that worked pretty well. See if we can get a little focus on here. I would give them a C rating. Not bad for the money, but not wonderful either.